Hello, welcome to TTV News on TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station. The Onion, in the afternoon of December 25, 2023, the Labour Confederation of TayNinhTV Province coordinated with Tôn Đức Thắng University, Ho Chi Minh City to organize the closing ceremony of the theoretical and professional class on trade unions work for trade unions officials of TayNinhTV Province.
Attending the ceremony, there were Mr. Trần Lê Duy, Chairman of TayNinhTV Provincial Labour Confederation, representative of Tôn Đức Thắng University, and students participating in the class. The Theory and Professional Trade Union Work course has 47 students who are key union officers in the province. The course takes place from July 4, 2022 to October 13, 2023, with 9 topics. The course contains to provide students with knowledge, theory, and skills, and supporting knowledge to improve the effectiveness of trade union activities. At the end of the course, 100% of students graduated, including 5 students with excellent achievements. At the end of the ceremony, 47 certificates of completion of the theory and professional trade union work were awarded to the students, and 5 certificates of merit were awarded to 5 students with excellent achievements.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of December 26th, the working group of the Office of the National Steering Committee 389 had a working session with the Steering Committee 839 of the province on the implementing the PIG plan to combat the smuggling, the trade force, and counterfeit of goods during the Lunar New Year of the Dragon in 2024. Attending the meeting, there was Mr. Trần Đức Đông, Deputy Chief of the Office of the National Steering Committee 389 as the head of the delegation, and receiving the delegation there were Mr. Châu Thanh Long, Standing Deputy Head of Provincial Steering Committee of 389, Director of Provincial Market Management Department, and members of the Steering Committee of the 389 of provinces. According to the report of Steering Committee of 389, the provinces in 2023, the smuggling activities, trade frauds, and counterfeit goods in the province still take place sporadically. Specifically, member units of the 389 Provincial Steering Committee discovered and arrested for 1,162 cases over 1,081 subjects. The number of arrests decreased by 122 cases. In addition, illegal trading, storage, and transportation of firecrackers and cigarettes will still occur. Business activities in the forms of e-commerce, buying and selling online continue to grow, and with many opinions, but difficult to manage. And after meeting, the members of Provincial Steering Committee 389 raised difficulties in handling and assessing exhibits, animal quarantines, difficulties in controlling e-commerce, preventing tax loss in the online environment. Concluding at the meeting, Mr. Trần Đức Đông, Deputy Chief of the Office of National Steering Committee 389, requested the Provincial Steering Committee 389 to focus its forces, means and measures to effectively deploy and implement the National Steering Committee 389 PIG plan, issues proactively and grasp the situation, identify complex emerging issues, develop and implement inspection and investigation plans, detect and strictly handle all acts of smuggling and trade fraud and counterfeit goods, continue to review difficulties and problems to propose timely amendments, supplements, and replacements. At the same time, strengthen coordination between the forces in anti-smuggling work and promoting increased the communication in terms of frequency and diversity firms to ensure the propaganda content and quality. And on December 25th, the Standing Committee of Provincial Military Party Committee organized a conference to review, evaluate, and classify the party committees, party organization, party members, officials, and professional soldiers in 2023. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Secretary Provincial Military Party Committee, chaired the conference. And also attending the event, there also Major General Hoàng Đình Trung, standing member of the Military Region Party Committee, head of Military Region Politics. The conference reviewed the collective standing committee, secretary, deputy secretary, and standing committee members, party members of Provincial Military Party Committee at the head of Provincial Military Command, considered through the results of evaluation and ranking for the collectives and individuals under the authorities of the grassroots level. Decision to recognize one grassroots party committee Political Department Party Committee for excellently completing its tasks. 4 party committees and 1 grassroots party South completed their task well. Decision to award certificates of merit to the party committees of Political Department and the Provincial Military Party Committee that meets the standard of excellent completion tasks typical in 2023. Speaking at the conference, Mr. Winton Tam, Secretary of Provincial Party Committee, Secretary of Provincial Military Party Committee, requested the Standing Committee of the Provincial Military Party Committee to continue promoting the results achieved in various fields of work, promptly advise and propose tasks and solutions related to military and defense tasks for the Provincial Party Committee, the People's Council and People's Committee to effectively lead and direct the implementation of the province's political tasks in 2024 and the following years. And ladies and gentlemen, on the afternoon of December 26, Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Deputy Secretary Provincial Party Committee, head of the Steering Committee of the campaign Vietnamese People Give Priorities Using Vietnamese Goods in the province, chaired a meeting to evaluate the results of campaign implementation. This campaign took place in 2023 and proposed an implementation plan in 2024 also. In 2023, propaganda work of this campaign focused on promoting in many firms to continue to raise awareness of officials, party members, and the people in purchasing and using Vietnamese goods, and at the same time, fight against the counterfeit of goods and poor quality goods, protect the right of business and consumers, and thereby the majority of officials and party members and the people agree to respond and be more proactive in choosing consumer products, giving priority to using domestic products with the quality and competitive prices. To create the conditions for Vietnamese goods to reach consumers, support activities for business are also carried out by departments and branches. Notably, the Department of Industry and Trade organizes or supports businesses to participate in business connection activities inside and outside the province at the event, such as TayNinhTV in Hanoi, the connecting conference to promote the consumption of commodity products between Tây Ninh and Long An businesses, with the participation of nearly 40 businesses from the 2 localities. Vietnamese goods are also brought to the rural areas, the border areas, and industrial cluster for the Corp-Mark supermarket system and Hùng Duy Import-Export Trading Technology Service Company Limited are the 2 leading units in bringing Vietnamese goods to the people and the workers in this area. Regarding stable sales, businesses have implemented approved plans such as ensuring the quality goods, listing and selling at the listed prices and selling prices reduced from 5% to 10% compared to market prices, meeting the sufficient quantity of goods for the market demand. The total stable sale revenues of businesses is more than 466 billion Vietnam dong, and through the activities, awareness have been changed and the habit of trusting Vietnamese products has been formed among the consumer in the province. And in the morning of December 26, the Council for Selecting Typical Rural Industrial Products of the Ninh City held a ceremony to recognize the typical rural industrial products in 2023. Participating in this year's selection of typical rural industrial products, the city received 5 participating products. Through voting, evaluation, and scoring, there are 3 products recognized as typical rural industrial products at the city level, including the Pear Cake Green Beans, Durian Peanut Candy of the Processing Limited Liability Company of Phúc An Fast Food and Trade in Hiệp Ninh Ward, Ba Đen Pharmaceutical Liquor Products of Ba Đen Farm Joint Stock Company in Tân Bình Commune. The products, after being recognized by the city at the meeting standard, will continue to compete their dossier to participate in the province voting. On this occasion, the City People's Committee also awarded the certificates of the products meeting OCOB of 3-star level standards to Thành Tân Source of Agriculture Cooperative with the products of Costa April and Ba Đen Farm Joint Stock Company in Tân Bình Commune, with the products of Tiến Vua Ginseng Wine and Ba Đen Pharmaceutical Wine.
Continue program with other information. Ladies and gentlemen, in the morning of December 25th, the Tax Department organized a conference to deploy tax policies and business dialogue in the 4th quarter of 2023.
More than 200 businesses have received information from tax officers about a number of implemented tax policy, as well as referential policies issued by the National Assembly and the government. Specifically, Official Dispatch number 123, dated November 18, 2023, on strengthening the management and use of electronic invoice. Contributing to promoting digital transformation, Official Dispatch number 1284, dated December 1, 2023, on strengthening the management and use of electronic invoice for petroleum business and retail activities. Resolution number 107, dated November 29, 2023, of the 15th National Assembly on the application of additional corporate income tax according to regulations to prevent global tax-based erosions. At the conference, representatives of Viettel and VNBT informed about electronic invoice solutions for its gas online sale for businesses. The tax department has also listened and acquired opinions and contributions from businesses to complete the tax policy mechanism and tax management, administrative procedures in the tax field, and perfecting the working style, spirit, and attitude of tax officers.
And on the morning of December 26th, the Provincial Red Cross Association held the third Executive Committee meeting for the seventh term of 2022 and 2027, summarizing the work of the association and Red Cross activities in 2023 and launching the movement of Death of Kindness for the Year of the Dragon in 2024. And during the year, the Provincial Red Cross Society carries out well activities and movements and implement the social security policies in the area also. The total activity value of the Provincial Red Cross Association in 2023 reached over 131 billion Vietnam dong. With achievements in 2023, the Provincial Red Cross Society was awarded the flags, the medals, and also certificates of merit by the Central Committee and Provincial People's Committee. And on the morning of December 26th, the former Youth Volunteer Association held a conference to summarize the association work and the emulation and reward movement in 2023, deploy the association work tasks and the emulation and reward movement in 2024. During the year, the work of teamwork and gratitude was spoken for and carried out by all levels of the association. Activities revolving capital contributions, interest-free loan support, house construction and repair, visiting activities and giving gifts to the members in different circumstances, etc., continue to be maintained and implemented effectively, and the results with a total economic value of over 3 billion Vietnam dong. And on this occasion, the Provincial People's Committee presented the flag of the units leading the emulation movement to the Association of Farmers Youth Volunteers of Hot and Tao. Many groups and individuals were also awarded certificates of merit.
Ladies and gentlemen, determining that forests and forest land play an important role in local socio-economic development. In recent years, Thanh Uyên District, Lai Châu Province, has focused on good management, protections, and development of forests. Thanks to that, it has people in Thanh Uyên District create livelihoods, gain more income, and stabilize their life.
Phamu Commune is a commune with the largest forest area in Thanh Uyên District, with more than 5,700 hectares of forest, including nearly 1,000 hectares of protection forest. Forest management and protection has always been identified by local authorities as an important task that needs to be implemented regularly and continuously. Thanks to good forest management and protection, Khmer people each year receive more than 5.4 billion Vietnam dong from payments for forest environmental services. This is a large source of funding to have people have more income to improve their life, have people become more responsible in protecting forests, and especially contribute to achieving the Khmer criteria for building new rural areas. Every year, my family receives 29 million in forest environmental services. This money helps my family a lot in life, contributing to hunger eradication and poverty reduction. The commune is interested in promoting propaganda to raise people's awareness and responsibility in forest protection. As the gateway district of Lai Châu Province, Tang Uyên, which less mountainous terrain creates favorable conditions for the development of the hill and forest economy. The entire district currently has nearly 30,000 hectares of forest, of which the natural forest area is over 27,400 hectares. The remaining area is planted forest. In order to protect forest well, over the years, Tang Uyên district has seamlessly implemented solutions to protect and develop forests through promoting propaganda and education to raise awareness and responsibility of officials and party members, businesses and residential communities on forest management, protection and development. Incorporate forest protection into the village residential groups and residential areas regulations and conventions. Organize people and forest owners to sign a commitment to protect forests. Recently, the department advised the Appeals Committee of Tang Uyên District to issue documents directing forest management, protection, and forest fire prevention fighting. In addition to forest protection, Tang Uyên District is also interested in planting production forests, combining economic benefits with increasing forest cover, helping people stay with the forest. These crops not only bring high income, but when the forest is good, people also receive payments for forest environmental services, contributing to increasing income.
And ladies and gentlemen, in 2023, the weather and climate in the Taynan province area will become complicated. From the beginning of 2023 until now, outdoor temperatures in the Taynan province often change, fluctuating from 21 degrees Celsius to about 36 degrees Celsius, with the average daily high temperatures about 35 degrees Celsius. The rainy season comes unusually, not according to the same rules as before, and the month with the most rain is October, and with an average rainfall of 154 millimeters. It's the beginning of the year until now the rice plants encounter of unfavorable conditions. Heavy rains, low seeding, rice diseases also arise that cause damage such as whiteflies, and the field of cultivation has achieved some success. Rice prices increased from 10 to 30%, and the cassava prices also increased by 400 to 1,000 Vietnam dong per kilograms, and the fruit tree prices also relatively stable. And in the area specializing in rice cultivation along the Vam Co Dong River, usually because the water recedes slowly, the farmer plants it later than elsewhere, and the rice is susceptible to diseases. However, the people here have overcome the pests and diseases. Rice productivity has not decreased compared to the same period. The mosaic disease situation on cassava continues and negatively affecting the whole cassava industry. Cassava growers work closely with the agricultural sector and international organizations such as CIAT to stem out the pandemics and breed new varieties, quickly multiply varieties resistant to leaf mosaic disease. And up to now, many growers and farmers have received new varieties. The cultivation is effective. The yield and starch content are not inferior to the time when disease appears. The new cassava varieties, in addition to being resistant to leaf mosaic disease, also better resistance, and currently varieties resistant to leaf mosaic disease are being promoted. I recommended that the people use mosaic-resistant varieties to increase the productivity compared to old varieties. Some models of growing fruit trees also control disease, especially root rot, latex, leaf spores, and dead tops on durian trees. Most durian growers in Bao Dong Commune of Royal District can season of good prices. The endemic model of growing melons by Mr. Đặng Hữu Nghĩa in Trà Phong Commune of Tân Bình District applied a solution to growing melons on land to optimize the cost of two crops planted on land, retreat the soil, then replant on a substrate made of coconut fibers to manage the soil nutrition issues, aiming to achieve the sustainable production. And the fields of animal husbandry also has many models that overcome the difficulties and achieve high efficiency, such as the model of raising snakehead fish in the coast, raising eggplants in Trang Bang Thao, and raising eels in U Minh Châu District. And many models of outstanding examples, including Mr. Nguyễn Văn Giàu, Mr. Đặng Hữu Nghĩa, Mr. Nguyễn Hữu Đức, raising cà cuống, a kind of the water bug, and are recognized by the province as the typical examples of overcoming difficulties and successfully starting creative business in agriculture. Ladies and gentlemen, at the regular meeting last December, the Provincial People's Committee agreed to approve the report of the Department of Construction and the Provincial Economic Zone Management Board on the task of adjusting the general planning for construction of the economic zone of Samak Border Gate economic zones by 2045. This is considered as an important content that is decisive for the development of this economic zone and aiming to build Samak Border Gate economic zone into a dynamic economic driving force, dynamism and sustainability of the province. Samak Border Gate economic zone was established under decision number 186 in 2003 of the Prime Minister. 2 years later, the Provincial People's Committee decided to approve the general planning for construction of this economic zone with an area of over 34,000 hectares, located in Tân Bình district, including the entire administrative boundary of Tân Bình Commune and Tân Lập Commune. The nature of this forest area is large, so the function and nature of the area should be more appropriate to be a driving force and clearly determines the development direction. Besides, developing the things you mentioned about the trade, services, industry, and also transportation hubs is clear. The proposal of the Provincial Economic Zone Management Board also identifies 5 development goals of the planning adjustment period to build the Samak Border Gate economic zone into a dynamic and sustainable economic engine of the province. In accordance with the Vietnam Border Gate Economic Development Strategy, the non-provincial planning for the period of 2021 to 2030, vision to 2050, and the socio-economic development orientations of the province and also the whole country, and the development trend, urban, industrial areas in the world. We must properly assess the current situation of land use and the status of land types in this area within the scope of the general planning research so that we can then discover its potential advantages and provide orientations and scope of planning for industrial parks, urban areas, commercial and service areas in this economic zone to ensure the sustainability, compatibility and especially feasibility also. And with that important, the chairman of the Provincial People's Committee requested the relevant units to urgently complete the task of adjusting the general planning for construction of Samak Border Gate economic zone by 2045 to soon submit to the Ministry of Construction, the Prime Minister, to approve it in the spirit of maximizing the potential advantages, ensuring feasibility in compatibility between the development orientation and the land use planning, especially the forest land in this economic zone.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.